Okay, so with this problem, 18 and 19, we're going to go a little faster, get it solved. We know that these are similar, and so we know that there's a ratio to get me from one to another, right? That's the whole key. When you have similar shapes, right, there's a ratio involved, right? When we talked about yesterday about scaling down, right, we always use that ratio of the scale ratio. Okay. In this case, we want to scale this down to 60. Okay. In doing so, we're going to find the ratio to go from our perimeter, which is, our perimeter is 381 meters, and we're going to find the perimeter for this one. Okay? The perimeter for the smaller pentagon. Okay? And to do that, we just need to find the ratio. Right? So the ratio times 90 is going to give me 60, right? Whatever that ratio is, if I multiply it by the 90, it's going to give me the 60. Does that make sense? Why you always got to sit as far away from me as possible? I use cologne in everything. Man, you kill me. Alright. What do we do? How do I solve for R? What? Just say it.
Why?
No one else's.
I can't see it. Subtract 90.
Close.
Subtract 60.
No.
Add
Larger.
60.
We're colder.
Add 90.
We're colder.
Add X. Divide.
Huh?
There's no X.
Divide by 90.
I told you.
Opposite of multiply. Divide. Okay? So R is equal to 60 over 90. And so now we do that upside down division. Right? So what goes into 60 and 90? How about 10? That's a good one, right? 10 goes into 60 6 times. 10 goes into 90 9 times. Right? Does anything go into 6 and 9? 3. How many times does 3 go into 6? 2. 3 goes into 9?
3.
So R is 2/3.
But 2 can go into 2, and then 2 can also go into 3 with 1 remaining.
Sure. Now you get another fraction that's more complex than the fraction that I already have. Q18. So I have a fraction, I have a ratio, right? And if I multiply it by this, then I get this, right? And with the parameter, it's the same thing. If I multiply the parameter by R, then I get the big, right? Then I get the parameter of the small, right? Of the smaller one. Okay? And so, what is R? It's 2/3. What is P? Well, it's 3, 8, 1. Alright? And so, again, it's upside down division. Right? And I can pull out the 3, because 3 plus 8 is 11, plus 1 is 12. So I know it's divisible by 3. So if I pull out the 3, then this 3 goes away, right? And 3 goes into 3, so the 2 comes down. So 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 8 twice with 2 left over, right? Because 6 from 8 is 2. That leaves that short division. Please recognize the short division. It's a lot easier when you're paying attention, taking notes, getting off your phone, actually having your note page open, keep code, with pens in hand. You know, the red roll down. I'm going to have your mom look at this video. Be like, this is what happens. This is Kiko in my class every day.
Divided by 2. I think you should divide by 2.
And we're not dividing nothing. We're multiplying
Then
still.
you said short division.
Alright. Divided by 3 still. 3 goes into 21?
Yeah, 7 times.
Oh, cool. Alright.
You did divide.
Yes. Sorry.
You said that we weren't.
I lied. Get used to it.
Get used
Alright. Now we're going to multiply by 2. Told you. 2 times 100.
10.
2 times 20.
10.
2 times 7.
14.
Alright, and then add them up. We got 54, and that's 254 is equal to P, the small perimeter.
It's going to be on YouTube. That's amazing.
It's pretty easy. Okay? However, with 19, we got to find it for the area. And the area of the big is equal to...
The small.
No. It's equal to 1944 meters squared, right? And so when we're taking the, and we're squaring the meters, what we're going to have to do is square the ratio. Okay? And so what would we do for a volume? For similar shapes of a three-dimensional object.
Multiply. Add.
Multiply. Yeah. So if it's squared for a area, it would be cubed for a volume, because volume is base times height times width. The area of the base times the height. The area of the base times the height will give you the volume of the structure that you're working with. Okay. Anywho, the ratio needs to be squared. So our formula here is that the area of the big times r squared, the ratio squared, is going to give us the area of the small. So in that aspect, the area of the big is 1944. The ratio is 2/3, and that's going to be squared, equals the area of the small. So what is 2/3 squared? Help me. Kiko. Squared, ratio. You can do this.
Think.
2 times 2.
What?
4.
Yeah. 3 times 3.
9.
9. Not 16.
Could have said 4 times 4.
Alright, so
4 times
okay. Does 9 go into 1944? And we can use our short division to figure it out. 9 goes into 19 twice, right?
Yeah.
With how many left over?
1.
1.
1.
Okay, 9 goes into 14 how many times?
2. 1. 3.
With
5.
5 left over. Nice. And 9 goes into 54?
6 times.
6.
Well, how'd you know that?
Okay,
Are you cheating?
and now we take 216 times 4, or 4 times 2, 100. 4 times 2, 800.
100.
4 times 10,
40.
4 times 6,
24.
and add them up. So you got 64 plus 800. You got 864 meters squared. Okay? And that is the answer. Alright.
G's are smart.
You're getting there. Now, I noticed when I had people go to the board, they were struggling.
A lot.
they're struggling with this
But we're different.
trying
class.
to I don't know, figure out scales. Okay, so I'm going to show you one problem, and then I want you to do
That's what you said
the
with
rest.
last problem.
What?
That's what you said with the last problem.
Should I just let you go?
No.
That's cool with me.
Don't listen to Matthew.
Never listen to Matthew. Matthew's bad.
You want a review on scale real
Yes,
quick?
Go. Great.
Okay. All right.
Potato.
Why is it recording?